Hello. So I've been asked to do a quick Canva crash course. So this is how I like to use Canva. Remember, you're going to log in with Google to Canva. We're going to start with something, a blank custom size design, because that's the easiest way to kind of get a feel for things. I like always to go with a poster size design myself, because the poster size is a nice big graphic. So always when I click create, I'm going to go down to custom size. And we're going to flip it from pixels to inches. And we're going to do, let's say, 18 inches wide by 24 inches tall. That's a good size for a poster. All right. And I'm going to make a cartoon about, or I'm going to make a political cartoon about the Bill of Rights and how the Bill of Rights is a shield. First thing we're going to want to do is go to Elements. And we're gonna look for a person. All right, and we're gonna see all. How about maybe we'll get real specific, holding shield. All right, check it out. There are actual images of people holding shields. So, which one do I like the most? Let's just go with this guy. And on his shield, we're going to put the Bill of Rights. I don't really like any of those. So we're going to open up a new tab. We're going to go to Google, and we're going to Google Bill of Rights, images. All right, and now see, this is 850 by 444 pixels, which is not a terrible size because it's going to be small. But when you're looking for images, the higher the pixel count down here, the better the image is going to be when you print. All right, this isn't terrible. Usually I like to be at least 1,000 by 1,000, but because this is going to be real small on my document, on my cartoon here, it won't be a big deal. So we're going to go ahead. File, save image as, save. Now we'll go back to our Canva design, and we're gonna put that in there. Now we're gonna make that really small. Now we're gonna rotate it a little bit so it's gonna fit on the sheet. The next thing I'm gonna do is put in things that the Bill of Rights is supposed to protect us from. So we're gonna look for angry people. We're gonna put a top hat on this guy. And we're going to list what he may stand for right on his top hat. We're going to have to make that top hat a little bit bigger. And you know what? As I'm looking at this design, I think that this whole thing would be better if I resize it and make it 24 by 18. So I'm going to do that, resize this design, resize. Now I've got a little bit more room. Paste these guys back in. Now I can put my angry person here, make his hat real big. All right. And we're going to put in some text. And we're going to write government oppression. If I can spell. Well, that's not going to look good, so we're going to have to highlight that, change the text to that. So, government oppression. Out there, but you know, these can be things that you can put on your impressionist the man had here. And again, the Bill of Rights is shielding our friend here from all of these things that, might not want him to be who he is as a person. The next thing you're going to want to do is share it. So you hit this share button right here. And then you can hit download. And depending on how many pixels and how big you want your image to be, you can move this slider up or down. It usually gives you a decent amount though. So download PNG, and then you can choose what format. PNG is usually best for poster printing, best for turning in. When it says PDF and PDF print, they're good if you want to like print on a regular printer, but if you're trying to send something to a poster printer, you want to stick with JPEG or PNG. And then you also can do GIFs if you have those little animated things, animated elements, and you want to just like post it to a website, or even you can save as a video, because you can do some video editing in Canva as well. But those are your options. Once you download this, you can attach what you've downloaded to Google Classroom if you are turning it in, or you can email it or send it however you want. And that's how you get your work out of Canva.